Celine song's Materialist might be the most disappointing movie of the year. It looks stunning, it's packed with sharp ideas about love and money, but instead of moving me, it left me cold. And after a quiet heartbreak of past lives, that's a massive letdown. Look, the movie actually starts off really strong. The love triangle is well set up, and the first half does a great job showing its main theme, materialism, and how modern dating can feel transactional. That part hooked me. I thought, okay, this is going somewhere. At its core, the film frames dating as a kind of transaction. Lucy moves through encounters with John, Harry, each representing a different philosophy of love, ambition, and compromise. Early on, the setup works. The sharpness of dialogue makes you reflect on how much calculation creeps into modern romance. But then it doesn't. The film has these amazing ideas, and they just state that ideas, they are never fully developed. Soon, repetition takes over. Lucy's dating is math line hits hard the first time, but by the 10th,
You know how to do the math, don't you? Just math. Math doesn't add up.
it's a little hard to ignore. Let's take Lucy and Harry for example. We see their date, we see the spark, but then the relationship just stops there. When they eventually break up, I was honestly left a little confused. The timeline made it feel like only a couple of weeks had passed. There is no real emotional depth, no build-up. My initial reaction when Lucy found out about Harry's scar was that they'd finally talk. Maybe we'd get a moment of honesty about his fear of love. Instead, Harry says he's not capable of love, and Lucy immediately breaks up with him. Like, what? My girl didn't even try. It felt less like a character decision and more like the story forcing her to move on. And then she goes to John. The movie tells us John is right for her and that he truly loves her, but we never actually see why. Compared to Harry's calm and steady presence, John is supposed to represent that kind of love, but the film doesn't show us what makes it special. It wants us to believe in it without proving it. Early on in the movie, when Lucy and John reconnect, the scene should land with emotional weight. Instead, it feels curiously flat. The sharp contrast here is with past lives. When Nora and Hae-sung's reunion felt aching, in Materialists, that moment just doesn't hit. The ending only made me more confused. Lucy turning down her promotion felt like the film was saying, okay, let's be broke losers together. But honestly, love and success can coexist. And the movie never convinces me that giving it all up is the right choice for her or for John. And Harry's character, he just disappears, not because Lucy grew past of him, just because the plot wanted him gone. If we look at the deeper problems, here's where the film falters the most. The characters feel psychologically complex, but they also stay sealed off. There's always a layer of vulnerability withheld. In theory, this should add intrigue, but in practice, it leaves them emotionally inaccessible. Even the side characters underlying the same problem. Lucy's best friend just disappears, giving the impression that the film can't carry on what it introduces. If we talk about the positive, stylistically, the film looks stunning. The visuals are sleek, precise, and often jaw-dropping. Interiors glow with polish, and the compositions are carefully designed to echo the themes of money and power. Every frame feels intentional, with a kind of architectural beauty that really elevates the story. I loved it, but at the same time, the visual perfection creates a certain distance. Where past lives had a warmth and intimacy, Materialist feels more like you're observing art in a gallery. Gorgeous, but a little cold. It mirrors the film's idea about calculation and materialism perfectly, but sometimes the beauty gets in the way of its emotional core, which the movie lacks the most. In the end, Materialist has sharp insights about dating and materialism, but the execution undercuts its ambition. The characters stay emotionally inaccessible, and the emotional core remains closed off. The result is disappointment. If past lives was about ache of longing, Materialist is about the sterility of love under materialism, a worthy subject but a one that never truly opens, just like its characters. The film left me cold. It makes sharp points about materialism in dating, sure, but it fails its characters and their dynamics. This is my take on Materialist. Thoughtful, stylish, sharp at times, but too sealed off to really leave a mark. What do you think? Did the film work better for you? Let me know in the comments below.